Amal Bentounsi is on her way to a demonstration. The French-Moroccan woman has been fighting against police violence for years, ever since her brother, Amin, was shot by a policeman. So Amal is happy that finally people in France are protesting against racism in the police force.
We felt alone, confronted with a system that oppresses us and kills our brothers. And when they kill our brothers, they also kill part of us.
Amin Bentounsi grew up as a troubled youth in the suburbs of Paris. As a teen, he was sentenced to 6 months in jail for setting a fire in a school. As a young man, he was jailed for robbery before violating his parole and going on the lam. 8 years ago, Amin was sitting outside this bar when the police found him. He ran up this street until a policeman shot him.
Amin, c'était quelqu'un d'attachant quand même.
I was very attached to him, so I have to speak up for him, because he deserves it. Not just because he's my brother and I loved him, but also because of his tragic fate.
Amal gave up her job, began studying law, and founded an initiative to combat police violence. In court, she proved that an officer shot her brother in the back, not, as initially claimed, in self-defense. The policeman received a 5-year suspended sentence. Amal says her brother's death is not an isolated case. In recent years, many youths from immigrant families have been killed. Despite numerous requests, the police weren't willing to comment on the matter. Amal takes us along to a shoot for a video against police violence. She's already given legal advice to rapper Joe Le Phénomène. Like everyone here, he's had bad experiences with the cops.
The last time I was inspected, they insulted me, like I was a baboon. This isn't funny. I'm fed up with the insults. I've had enough of feeling like a victim. I want the problem to be solved.
Police brutality against people of color is no isolated phenomenon in France, says sociologist Mathieu Rigouste.
The color of a person's skin or their racial identity either opens doors or shuts them in all areas of society. Whether it's looking for housing or a job, dealing with the police, in healthcare, at school or on the street. On every level, the racial question is a structural problem in France.
So people from the former French colonies are dealt a worse hand than those whose ancestors come from France. That's why the police respect them less than white citizens, Amal says. Her organization has developed an app to help witnesses film incidents of police brutality. The images are uploaded directly to a server, so even if police confiscate the phone, they can't delete the recording.
Often it's a taboo to report this. People don't talk about it and tell themselves nothing will come of it. But that's just the opposite of what must be done. Make a complaint, help the victims, and don't hesitate to take legal action.
Now Amal hopes the demonstrations across France will lead to real change, and that people of color will be treated with greater respect.